Hello everyone, what is up? I wanted to do one more Mad Machines video. Now we're gonna do a lot more Mad Machines videos, but I wanted to come up with a tips and tricks video. There's a lot of things in the game that I feel like are definitely not shown, especially even if you do the tutorial, some things that you might not know. So I wanted to show you guys what I've learned after the past week or so, and spending some time on my own just doing some free training. It's going to be kind of a solo tips and tricks video. I don't have enough time with like duos and 3v3 to get specific tips for them. But what I'm going to do is jump into single player, free training, show you guys some things that I found out. Enjoy. All right, I'm gonna use the ship. This is probably my most played at the moment. Most of these tips should all be more than one ship specific. I'd love to come up with some more ship specific things as well. Let me know if you guys have anything out there for that. All right, first things first. I'm gonna start off like really basic. First thing I've got is tapping shift multiple times to go faster. The tutorial actually only tells you to tap it, if I remember right. If you tap multiple times, you're gonna fly around. A lot of people will want to hold it and think that you're just gonna continually dash around, but it doesn't quite work that way. Do keep in mind this uses a lot of stamina. What is it? Five dashes and you're out of stamina. Basically enough to get around the map, one length of the map. So, piggybacking off of that one, a faster way to get around the map and use less stamina, I've found, is to do a double jump while you're out of the goal zone. Do a double jump, right? At the top of that double jump, go ahead and dash. It uses one thing of stamina, and you are much further than just even like 2 or 3 dashes will get you. I'd say it's about the same as 3 dashes. So double jump and a dash get you around pretty quick. Alright, next one. We got the ball. This is a quick little ball tip, right? So you may lose the ball sometimes, and you're not really sure why you lost the ball while it's magnetized. First thing is, the ball drains stamina constantly while you have it magnetized. Eventually, you're gonna run out of stamina, and that ball is going to leave your hands, right? That's pretty obvious. You may not notice it the first couple games, though. You just be like, wait, why did I lose the ball? Because you're focusing on the goal, moving around. Keep that in mind. Another thing, this one still gets me. If you stop moving, like if you just stop, I still have stamina, that we were still magnetizing the ball. However, it does let go of the ball. It does not remain magnetized if you stop. So like you could do that, get ready to like line up a shot, right? You're coming in, get ready to line up a shot, you stop, and you're gonna miss the ball half the time because you think it was magnetized, but it's actually starting to roll away. We're gonna go back to some jumping here. Jumping and air brake. Jumping and air brake is really a nice thing to try to get used to. It's mainly for goal shots, but if you jump, air brake, you're gonna have quite a bit of time to line up a shot, right? If you just do a simple jump and try to line it up, it does not give you near as much time. I've done this a handful of times already. You jump up, air brake, get that shot lined up, and people will fly by you thinking you're still going full speed half the time. So speaking of goals, this one it's pretty obvious, but if you're not paying attention too well, you might not have seen it. The line, the goal, what do we call it? The aim line? Aim line. Oh, look, I just did the stop moving thing. Tips and tricks, here we go. So a left attack is going to alter the angle of the line to the right. Just physics here. If you're shooting with your left, it's going to lean to the right a bit more. And the opposite is true for right attacks. it's going to angle that line to the left a little bit. So to take advantage of this the most, if you're on the left-hand side of the field here, I'll consider this the left. We're looking at the goal. This will be the left half. If you're getting ready to get a goal, you want to use your left attack, right? Because it's going to angle it that way. And then the same would be said over here. You'll want to use your right attack to angle it towards the left. So if you can get your brain trained to use those two attacks on each side of the field, it's going to help you immensely on getting your shots towards the goal and not missing half the time. Because if I was doing left right there, I'm in front of the goal, but since I was angling it to the right, it's an easy miss. Okay, next one up, we're gonna kind of bounce around here, but kind of to do with goal shots. If you're real gung-ho, right? You're coming in, you want to get up nice and close and personal, you want to get a shot right in here. Well, you might not know it, but you will die eventually, because this blue paint or the red paint will give you damage over time. Obviously yours is safe, but the enemy's is not. It's a pretty constant heavy damage. Like, you will kill yourself if you're not paying attention to this over the course of a game. You'll wonder, well, what? Wait, what? I haven't been fighting anybody. Nobody's been hitting me. How did I die? Well, that's it. Another thing, if you guys see the pieces on the ground, these you can pick up to heal yourself. However, how it works, this isn't fully explained, but if you damage another player, or that player is damaged, they will drop pieces. You can pick up those pieces from other players, the enemy players. If you are damaged, it drops pieces for the other team. What I first thought was that you got damaged, you lost your pieces, you could pick those pieces back up. However, it's the opposite. You have to damage them, or they have to be damaged to pick up pieces of your own color. That's the only way to get your health back up. So just keep an eye out for pieces. Blue pieces for me right now, red if you're playing red, obviously. On the topic of damage, if you're familiar with your shoot ability, you're able to charge it up, shoot a large attack, or one at a time, right? Each ship is a little different. This also lowers health. So it'll lower you to a certain point to where you can't kill yourself quite. But all the way down to, what, 2 health is what I'm at now? If you're around spamming your shoot and not paying attention, there's a very good chance you could die and not even realize you were low. Let's go over some things that use energy and do not use energy. I'll start with the things that use energy. We've got, obviously, dashing. Dashing is a pretty big one. It's not a lot at first, but it adds up pretty quickly. Magnetizing the ball. If you are roaming around with the ball magnetized, that is a constant drain on the energy. Actual attacks and such do not, but I'll get more on that with the do not use energy section. Special attack 1, however, if you hit your 1 key, does a special attack. This will actually drop about half of your stamina. I think it is half of your stamina. Exactly. So if you spam 2 of those, you're done. You're out of stamina. Keep an eye on that. Actual shooting itself, we need to find this out. Let's find this out in real time. Does shooting use stamina? Shooting itself does not use stamina. Okay, that is very good to know. There you go, guys. You guys are learning with me as well. Jumping does not use stamina. However, jumping and air brake does use a little bit of stamina. Something to note. Double jump is fine, but once you do that air brake, it does use just a tiny bit there. Alright, the things that do not use energy, we've already said a couple of them. Jumping, which is very nice. Your ground brake If you're breaking on the ground, slowing down does not use energy. Your attacks do not, including right and left, and charge attacks. Charge attacks do not use energy, and you can actually hold this forever. It's kind of crazy. So if you're chasing somebody down across the map, start charging up an attack. Hit them on the way. Pretty good tactic. That is basically the things that use stamina. But on the topic of that charge attack, something to note. This is explained in the tutorial, but I don't think people understand how useful it is exactly right away. You start charging up an attack, you're told that E will instantly charge your attack, right? Or not instantly, but much faster. I went over this in the first video I did. So, charge up attack with no E, pretty slow. Charge attack with E, pretty fast. With that said, using the power-up E key does not use any stamina either. There is no downside to charging your attacks with E. None at all. So you should basically be in the habit, anytime you start an attack, tap E. Just do it. Score your own goals with it and do it. There's no downside. I could be wrong on this, and it may actually get changed at some point, as could a lot of these things. Keep in mind, this is still early access, all that good stuff. I'll keep updating these videos or adding new videos if things change majorly. The shooting thing, I want to touch back on that just a little bit because I skipped it. I did say that it can kill you, but there's a bonus to the shooting. Like, if you're chasing somebody, they've got the ball, you can actually shoot that ball out of their hands or disrupt them a lot of the times, which is a super helpful feature. Outside of that, I try not to really shoot much. Most of the time you miss. What else did I have left here? Blocking in the goal. Being a goalie, right? If you're in your own goal zone, you're going to get all big and beefy. There is an actual block key. It is C, or cat by default. It helps quite a bit. Your body gets a bit bigger. You can kind of strafe a little bit more. Something I just figured out yesterday. I don't know how I just figured this out so late, but jumping will do an air block, or jumping to the left will dive to the left, jumping to the right, and whatnot. I don't know how I didn't realize that. That's not taught in the tutorial or anything. But maybe you guys missed it as well. So there you go. That about covers it. I don't want to keep babbling. I'm sure there's some more out there. So if you guys know anything and you want to share it, please do so in the comments. Let me know in a message. I will credit you with the information. And you guys all have a damn good time, okay? Thanks for watching the video.